Hiya, this is Jo from Tarang Massage. So I went for a run this morning and I've got sore legs up both legs, and I just wanted to show you how I'm going to use my tennis ball to actually treat myself. So before I went for a run, I actually I had sore legs, so I worked my ankles all the way up to about here. And then at the end of my run, I realised that I could still feel the rest of the line, so I need to come back and do that now. So just put the tennis ball underneath your leg and just let the leg fall down onto the tennis ball. If it's not enough pressure, you can also put the other leg on top just to give you a bit more pressure. Now I can feel that. That's quite sore, but I can cope, so it's within my boundaries. I'd say that's about a 7 out of 10 for me, 1 being no pain, 10 being too much pain. And I'm just going to wait here. I'm going to set my stopwatch to see how long it takes. How long it takes to for the pain to just ease off. You know, sometimes you can just feel the pain dropping away. If it's going to do that, it will do that within 3 minutes, so sometimes it's nice to just have a clock to watch, so you know that you're on the right track. So yeah, it's still quite sore, so I'm just going to wait here, hang out. This is basically what you do for any sore muscles that are like tied in knots. If you know, you feel like they're tied in knots and everything's not quite working as it should be. Last night my husband went for a run and he had really sore calves, and he went off and did a sprint and ended up pulling his quad muscle right up here because his calves were tight, and he hadn't really released them properly, and I hadn't picked up on it, and he ended up with a torn quad muscle, which was not very pleasant for him. Anyway, I'll tell you more about that in a minute. That's gone down. It's been about a minute and a bit, so I'm just going to slightly move off the point. Going to maybe shift my leg, turn it outward slightly. I want to get onto the next point. Okay, I found it. When you're on it, you'll know. And then do exactly the same thing. Actually, that's not working, so I'm just going to lean into it. Anyway, so after his run, we came home and I put a wheat bag on it, made it nice and warm, massaged really lightly as much as he could take over the area, and did trigger point release on his quads, on his calves, so underneath his legs, on the calf points that were tight, but also here as well on the other side, which makes a really good release if you do both sides. Anyway, he felt loads better this morning. He's just told me he's been lifting all things, bending backwards on one leg, so he's done really well. Anyway, so this is the technique. So once that one's gone down as well, so I'm just going to shift along to the next one, and I'm going to work like this all the way up my leg until I feel better, and hopefully it won't come back again so much the next time. So I'm Jo Sanders from Tarang Massage. Hope that's been helpful. Do feel free to get in touch if you've got any questions about this.